So yeah, this is the Motorola ATRIX. It's the world's most powerful smartphone, and we say that for several reasons. You all good? Yep, we're good. It's got the world's first dual-core processor in a smartphone. So effectively, it's got two 1 gigahertz processors running side by side, so that it not only multitasks easier, it delivers information faster, and it saves battery life, because when you're not using one of the 1 gigahertz processors, it can shut it down and actually provide longer battery life than a single-core solution. It also runs on the HSPA Plus network, so information comes down a lot faster. And then we increase the RAM. Most smartphones have 256 or 512 meg. This actually has a gigabyte of RAM.
Wow.
So stuff actually runs a lot zippier and a lot faster. The solution isn't only fast, it also has high resolution. So this is the world's first QHD display, quarter high definition. And it is 960 by 540 resolution. So it's a 4-inch screen, providing 20% larger viewing area than a 3.5-inch screen. And it also has 35% more pixels than most of the AMOLED displays out there today. And it's much better in viewing in bright sunlight as well. The other place we improved resolution was on the back. Here you'll notice an HD camera. So it films in high definition, similar to what you'll find in a Flip today. So that complements the front-facing VGA camera. So between the high-definition video and the high-definition screen, you can actually capture and display in brilliant colors. The solution stores 48 gigabytes of information, so it's 16 gig on board, and then the user can purchase an optional 32 gig card, so up to 48 gig of storage. And it also has a fingerprint sensor on the back from a security perspective. So the power button up here also doubles as a fingerprint sensor, and then with one swipe of the finger, you can actually get past all of those pin codes that you have to dial or patterns that you have to draw to make a phone call. It also has Moto Blur on it, so it not only allows you to locate a lost phone from the internet, but also wipe it, erase it, restore it with a new phone. With one username and password, all the connectivity that you had to Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, LinkedIn, your Exchange server, all comes back instantly with one username and password, thanks to Moto Blur. So that's just the specifications of the phone itself. The other reasons why we're talking about it's the most powerful smartphone in the world is because of two specific applications. The first being the web top application. This actually takes this PC-grade hardware and actually turns it into a computer. You can do this in any one of multiple forms, either a HD dock, a laptop dock, or just an HDMI cable. And I'll start with this laptop dock. The laptop dock is actually 14 millimeters thin. It's actually thinner than most people's phones. It provides 8 hours of battery life. So it's not just it's not a netbook, it's not a PC, there's no processor in here, there's no memory in here, there's no computing power in here. It's just a miniature version of a docking station. If you were to take all of this and shrink it down to this form factor, that's effectively the paradigm you need to think in. Okay. So it's powered by the Motorola ATRIX. So all I would do is take the device, I would slip it into this little tray here, and 5 seconds to 6 seconds after I open this screen, it'll bring up two interfaces.
Wow.
Yeah. One is, one is the actual Android interface. So you'll see my phone over here on the left. It actually jumped into a search window here. But I can actually use my Android phone, and it's not just a simulator or an emulator. It's actually my phone that I'm running here. So I can run, hundreds of thousands of Android apps straight from this environment. I could actually expand it to full screen if I want to do that, and I could rotate it using this. And if I want to see, if there's an application that I want to use, or if there's a certain email that I want to get out, or if I just simply want to play, say, Angry Birds in a big screen, see big Angry Birds.
It's so clear as well.
Yeah, it's a WXVGA resolution screen.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, we found that consumers really value that resolution when it came to that. So that's the Android part of it. The other side of it, and I'll actually show one of the customized versions. It is the web processing that it allows, thanks to the Firefox browser that we have here. So the web top application actually provides a full PC-grade browser. So this is not a mobile version of a browser. It doesn't pull down mobile websites. It pulls down full websites with full Adobe Flash 10 support. So you can see any website you could see from your computer, you can see on this computer. You now have, yes, your mobile view of your smartphone, you have your your web application here that will do anything from obviously your Twitter to other solutions such as Salesforce.com or Outlook Web Access or Gmail. So full productivity here from a web application perspective, full productivity from a smartphone perspective, and we also put in a personalized media player in here too. So if I were to take this and go home and want to show some of the high definition video that I actually captured at my son's soccer game or at a sunset or something like that, I can have this connected to my HD television at home in my living room. I can click on the entertainment center here or pre-program the solution to actually launch into the entertainment center, and you'll see that it launches in just a few minutes, in just a few seconds, into this interface. Now what this interface is showing you is access to music, pictures, videos, and anything that I actually had on my device. Absolutely, that's one of the brilliant things about this, is that it can provide 8 hours of usable battery life. You can also watch, sort of, for example, 2 full movies on your way from LA to New York and pull out the device and it's fully charged. It's charging your device while it's playing all those movies. Yeah. So yeah, then I can jump right back into my web computing environment that I had on the train. I can work all day long, and there's no ejecting, there's no having to power down the solution. I can just yank it out and continue my phone call. If I'm on a phone call with somebody, it'll pop up here with an incoming phone call and allow me to do everything while I'm still watching a video on Hulu. I'm using my phone to text somebody, and I'm actually on a phone call at the same time. Like many solutions here, or many computer solutions, I can also go through, and I believe that yeah, I can alt tab through. Multitask. Are you guys familiar with Citrix? You're familiar with Citrix?
Yes.
So yeah, so we do support Citrix as well. I have a Citrix environment running up here, which actually allows me to log in remotely to our closet in Libertyville, California, and then right here I'm running a full Windows 7 environment over the AT&T network right now. So, and you can see that it's actually quite responsive. I could, drag this around. It's, for CES, this wireless connectivity is actually amazing.
Yeah.
To be controlling something like this over the AT&T network, or over anyone's network right now.
So we're hands-on with the Motorola ATRIX here. We got a nice look at it from the executive from Motorola, but we would like to go a little more, give you a little hands-on of really what it feels like here. It's solid, it feels very, very nice and thin. It's basically a computer in your hands, but the closest you can ever get. And you get the best of the best. You get a front-facing camera, you do get a back-facing camera with some nice feel over here. It's not really a matte finish, it's not a glass, but it feels just extremely solid. You do get some USB and HDMI action as well on the side, which is fantastic to see as well. You're running Android 2.2. On this product, and it's just the best really you can get here. You have a front-facing camera running on AT&T HSPA Plus, which is fantastic on 4G. They also have more coming from other countries as well. But as you saw from the demo, this is just a fantastic cell phone. It's just really the best you can get running Android. I really think Android's moving forward with what's come out at CES, as long as what Motorola has brought out. I think Motorola defined what Android really comes out with at CES and from beyond. So we're really excited about this, and we look forward to the launch and more with the accessories as well. With we go, with you saw the display, so just drag it on. You can also go from home or anywhere you want with Motorola. But that's really what it is. You got the Motorola ATRIX from Motorola and AT&T.